What's up? What's up? What's up? This is your girl, Sislo, and welcome to Trash Talk Live. Alley Cats, what's happening? What's crack lacking? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Listen, y'all. I just wanted to come in today to be random and start a little bull crap, act a little fool over her. You feel me? Knocking? Well, let me in. I came over here just to act a little fool for a little while. But listen, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Sometimes it ain't a good idea to have children. You hear me? Sometimes you need to leave the kids in the nutsack. That's for real. Sometimes you just need to leave them little Negroes in the nutsack. You feel me? Because when they start like challenging you and not doing what you tell them to do, when you tell them to do, baby, it's really time to knock them out the box. You hear me? It's time to knock them out the box. What's up, bro? What's happening?
Minding,
What's going on?
minding,
You said mind.
as y'all can see. As y'all can see, the name. Minding.
My what that mean?
Own. Minding my own.
Bass spoon. Okay, listen. I'm slow.
Minding my own motherfucking business and stay the fuck out of mine.
Listen. I rode the yellow bus. I rode the little short bus. So I'm slow at all those acronyms. You got to tell me what's going on. And I'm hungry because I didn't get the doggone eat. Because
I understand.
a son of mine didn't do what he was supposed to do.
He'll be hungry today.
Oh, he gonna be hungry today because
I mean,
whenever.
no, he gonna, no, I'm talking about stomach gonna be hurting.
Listen.
Talking about, I got the shits hurting. Like, I gotta take a shit and I ain't hardly, well, no, you didn't eat something that's from yesterday.
When I tell you, this
Mm.
afro gonna be a little bit more sideways than I already am.
Well, he gonna learn
Mm-hmm.
today.
Baby,
Mm.
listen to me. Listen.
Nobody got no time for that.
That boy made me so mad, I almost lost it.
I'm sure. Who the hell expect for that? That's some bullshit. Well,
He
why?
ain't got.
What makes you thinking that you got you okay? So you supposed to clean up the kitchen and cook after it was supposed to be cleaned up from the jump? It shouldn't even been no. It shouldn't even been no question about the kitchen needing to be clean.
And see,
What's wrong?
I told him hours ago
See, that's why they gonna be. They
because
ain't gonna be
see, I
home.
work because I work from home. I'm always in my room with the door shut so that I can have quiet when I'm working because I'm on the phones. So when I go out, I go as far as maybe to the bathroom or something and come on back. But I don't go to the front of the house where the kitchen is. I just stay, where I am.
They're just having a year old time and ain't clean up shit.
Man, lollygagging,
Oh
pussyfooting,
yeah.
doing
There you
nothing
go.
all day
Hunger
long.
hurts. You need to find that commercial that they used to show called Hunger Hurts. Remember they used to show the little African boys or whatever. They be like the hunger hurts, and the little fly be on his eyeball, like Eddie
Oh
Griffin say,
no.
ice
Mm-mm.
skating.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I ain't got
Well,
I ain't gonna do that. I can
you
sit
know
up
what I'm
here
talking.
crying.
No, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Exactly, that's the same commercial they would show, like Hunger Hurts, and show that little boy with that one little boy with that damn fly on his
My
eyeball.
stomach swollen. I hate that. I used to
Well, that's
cry.
what he. Yeah, I know a whole lot of folks did till they figured it out. But the point is that he gonna learn today. Okay, if you they knowing that you, but and if I'm understanding the type of work that you're doing, yeah, you got to be attentive to that because that's everybody doing what you doing. Want to make a living, and they ain't got time to
Right.
be misguided, misconfused, and miscombobulated, or anything missed.
Hmm.
And then for you to
Yeah.
want to do some nigga shit, knowing I'm gonna be hungry, and then you gonna turn
Hmm.
around here and just leave the kitchen. Oh, yeah, y'all, yeah, like I said, hunger hurts.
And see, let me tell you the other thing.
What do you tell me?
I,
We can keep it moving.
you know how you have a coat closet or utility closet or whatever you want to call it. That is like
Mm.
my storage closet, but the kids call it the snack room because I have what I
Oh,
did was I put shelves in there, and so on one side of it I have like the cleaning products and the toilet tissue and paper towel and stuff on over there. And then on the right side of the room, like on the whole shelf, excuse me, is stacked and organized. The top shelf has one of those big, huge, tall containers full of like different kinds of penny candies and all kind of candy and snacks and stuff and fruit fruit snacks and all that. And
oh, they
then like
going to town.
the second shelf had all of the other snacks and crackers and cookies and stuff like that. And then you have
Keyword was
your
had.
popcorns and all that kind of stuff. And then you have the drinks and stuff. Then on the other shelf, you might have like the ramen noodles and the little quick meal type of things.
All that thing got
So,
tagged.
oh yeah, when they know, they not worried about it because they're in and out of the snack closet. I don't eat like that. I don't eat out. I don't eat out a lot at all. I can't tell you what the latest Wendy burger or whatever. I don't know because
You
I
ain't
cook.
making shit because I don't eat that shit. I try. I limit.
Man, I'm trying. Oh, they have to have permission generally, but when the doors closed, they creep, they sneak. But
Yeah, that sneaky shit. I don't do all that sneaky shit. Even though I was younger, I had to be sneaky. I was up front, but at the same time, I don't like that sneaky shit. Like,
man, I could light him up right now.
I'm sure
Mm-mm.
he, yeah, well, he deserved. He know better. Like I say, you order you something to eat and be sitting up there looking at him. Bernie Mac just
Mm-mm.
looking at him, just like Bernie Mac just look at you and be eating like, well, where mine at? What you mean where yours at? Yeah, you should have thought the kitchen told you exactly where your meal was at.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm so mad at this little joker. I don't know how to act. I really want to pop him in his eye. You hear me?
Huh.
Man,
Uh, straight just thump him right off. He ain't gonna hit him in his eye, just thump him in the lip.
look, we do not condone violence on this
That ain't got nothing to
on
do
this
with no
show.
condone. A thump on
Look,
the lips, I promise
listen,
you that
wink, wink,
that
wink, 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 wink.
yeah, that hurt your soul. That because and it's not nothing abusive. It ain't leaving no marks, no nothing. Just thump.
You
Yeah,
can't
that
touch my soul.
yeah, that's gonna hurt. Especially just what was that for? Yeah, gonna start
Uh,
crying. It's gonna have
so,
that corner tear. You want to see that corner tear? Like, yeah, I know you gonna cry because you know that shit hurt, don't it?
mhm. Sis, did you get a chance to see that? What I sent you?
I started watching it. I'll watch some more of it.
Girl, 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 girl. That's a mess right here. You hear me?
Yeah.
Sound like it's a bunch of always some nigga shit mess going on
Uh-uh.
somewhere or something.
When you see this, bro,
It's on.
you
It's on.
you gonna be more like, nah, it's something to that, y'all.
Yeah, I gotta
When
finish.
you see it, it's gonna be something. But we gonna go. I ain't see all the episode. I got up to like three because I was like, I ain't even know it was out. I came up on it by mistake, and when I saw like the first three episodes, I had to take a break.
But you don't have to. There ain't no mistakes. Man. There's a whole lot of shit coming on. When you start watching shit, they tuning in because AI is real. Just to make sure that y'all remember.
Mm-mm.
Just a friendly reminder that AI is real. It's realer than what you think.
Mhm.
If you notice that you're watching what you like to watch now, imagine what else is going. Imagine what else is about to pop up real juicy. Like, oh shit, I was just thinking about this. And it's gonna be right there on you.
But that right there is a mess. That's a real hot mess.
That's too bad.
Yeah. When you see it, you're gonna be like, oh man, brother Bill, brother Bill.
That's too bad, brother Bill fucking up. Sound like it.
He,
He threw his whole family away, huh?
it's like once you see it, bro, you say, nah, come on now, all these women can't be, no, they can't be lying, not like that. It don't make sense.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you.
Hmm.
Oh, so Uncle Bill was out there. He was out there giving quaaludes, huh?
Quello, Tony Montana says
Like giving quaaludes, she love me
she
long.
love me again. I give her
Yeah,
Quello, she love me again.
exactly. So
She
old
hate
Bill was out there giving out there. He was out there giving up the ups and downs.
baby.
Well, hey, they like it, they love it. I don't know. Hugh Hef out there had some debauchery going on. So Larry Flint, Larry Flint, he's like the hell with it. I'm gonna be paralyzed and still slaying some ass.
It's like they all did their dirt. This is for certain. But
That's too
they right
bad.
there, they right there.
But why they wait 40, 50 years later? That don't make logical sense.
That part, you know what I'm saying. I don't agree with
So
because of the fact
somebody been watching that man since the beginning. If you know some shit about some shit that was supposed to have transpired like that, man, it don't matter. But that man got to be every bit in his mid 80s.
oh yeah, he definitely in his 80s. But like they were saying, who gonna believe him? This is America's dad. Who gonna believe me? You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, yeah, they want to prosecute her, but they ain't got that old
And
funky
then
ass. They ain't got that old decrepit ass
like they
bitch.
got this man on video on record.
But y'all gonna let this funky ass heifer?
yeah, but he admitted to the fact that he gave them quaaludes and stuff. He admitted to
But
that.
the point, okay, still though, but this heifer caused one of the most gruesomest doggone me murders, unnecessary lynchings in the history that went global.
Oh yeah, I don't think
Like,
you know what I'm saying. She should at least be. Oh sis, I'm sorry, baby. Hey boo.
I'm like,
you know she,
dang,
you know
they don't
she.
want to let
I ain't
me
even
on.
look, girl. I was sitting. I was sitting.
I just been sitting here.
I'm
Making
I'm
sure
like,
you
let me
sorry.
ain't trying to
comment
do
in the
no
chat.
bombing.
I'm
I'm
like, let
sorry,
me
Mom.
comment in the chat. Then you didn't. Then like now, let me comment in the inbox. Let me.
Like I
Okay,
said,
okay.
them niggas, they said that man, they said that's some bullshit. But that they bringing up stuff that's older than I've been living. Well, he was looking at my boobies back in 1948. Lady, what nobody even paying no attention to your old funky decrepit ass.
Apparently he was. Apparently he was, but yeah, we're gonna watch it first and see. We're gonna go from there because I'm telling you, it was quite.
Not all and no, I don't know, man. It was a bunch of brittle bone Britneys around at that time,
I
man.
am
So
not about to play with you.
all that. Nah, man, come on. You mean to tell me that the America's dad was attracted to all them? Come on, man. That's something that's not right. It
When
don't
you,
add up.
but wait a minute, bro. When you got a sexual addiction, it don't matter who you.
No bullshit. I look no, because I gotta
Mm-mm.
disagree to agree. I'm a man.
It don't
I'm a
matter.
man. I'm an alpha male, and let me
When
tell
you a
you something.
pervert, when you
Even
a
no,
pervert, and
no,
you
even that.
and you a
Even
predator, it don't
even
matter.
a pervert got taste.
It don't matter. Yeah,
No,
right. Pervert
yeah,
don't make you a 6 year
he
old
had a
or a
taste
13
for
year old.
he had a taste for cootie.
You talking
No,
about
because if
people
you look, I'm
who
sorry, but man, if you
you
no,
defend every predator. That's
no.
crazy, bro.
Me as the alpha male that I am, and as me being a slim individual.
They ain't got nothing to do with her.
But why do
No,
you
let me tell
defend
you
these
something. No, it
predators?
has everything to do with it because me, when I
Bro.
say as a slim man, because you have slim, you have average, and then you have big
Then you
boned.
have big ass motherfucking house, and there's niggas that love them too.
Okay, let me tell you something. But most gentlemen or males that I have, old and young, they don't like them they size. They like them. Yeah, they like
Well,
my
that's
sisters.
just the ones you been around with, bro.
No, I don't know nothing about none of these other
It's a
weirdo niggas
lot
that
of
you
niggas
talking
out here
about.
that's small as a twig with these big old women on their arm. But that's neither here nor there. When you a
I no,
predator
that's what I just
and
said.
you a pervert and you a predator, it ain't always about the looks. It's about what's between your legs.
I can't. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying from just maybe it's because of my generation. Maybe I'm thinking just my
I mean,
generation, but
look
I
at the
ain't.
history. Look at all the Jeffrey. Look at all the history. A lot of those women don't even look the same. Some might be a boy, some might be a girl, some might be a child.
Oh, I don't know about all that. That's some weirdo shit because they
They
didn't
just
change the game
go
up.
after whatever. Well, it's weird to drug people and take advantage of them. It's weird to sleep with kids. So they don't care what them kids look like, as long as they're
And
young and they ain't got the
again,
adult
we gotta
mind
say
capacity.
he admitted to.
They both, man. That was the whole thing. He admitted to it.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, me personally, is my if I even if I was a pervert or got some type of addiction to a sexual addiction, it ain't gonna be to nothing minor. If it's just
But
to
that's you.
different a bunch of
You
women.
can't compare yourself to these sick ass individuals out here.
Well, for one, if this individual was
I mean,
promoted,
I like my man dark skinned, but if I was a predator, they'd probably be light, white, brown, Mexican. You
I
said
get
what?
what you're saying, but I'm just saying me. I put myself in the shoes of
But
that
that's
because I'm
you.
trying to
You can't
figure
put
out.
yourself in a predator's
No,
footsteps. That
I'm
don't
not
even
talking
sound
about the
right.
predator. I'm not gonna call that man a predator because I wasn't there. I didn't know who he was.
Oh
I don't
lordy.
know who he was butt stroking or stroking his ass or
He
tossing his salad
admitted
or
to
I don't.
drugging these ladies. Ain't that a predator?
I gotta watch it. I don't know what well, most
But
of these
he
motherfuckers
admitted
is
to
predators.
it. He admitted to it years ago.
Shit,
He
that
admitted
heifer
to
been out. That heifer was running around here butt stroking and blowing
Oh Lord.
blowing what you call them damn things? Them things that you get with the what you call them thing you get at the toy store?
Now that's what R. Kelly gave them little girls and little boys.
Well, that's exactly what that teacher was giving that other little boy and moved over into his doggone
But
me
we talking
area
about
and did.
Bill Cosby. You you
Well, we talking
you
about
you
they all some
always
perverts. They
discussing.
nasty. They
Can we
all
stay on
nasty.
one person? But when we discussing one
She
person,
nasty.
we talk about
R.
every
Kelly
other predator
nasty.
in the world.
And Bill Cosby nasty. If that's the
Every
case,
predator is nasty. They all
well, shit.
nasty.
Even the soap opera motherfuckers is nasty
But
because
this
everybody
show
still
is
running around
about
here
Bill
lusting behind
Cosby,
Victor
right?
old ass.
Am I right? This show is about Bill Cosby. The show you want us to watch?
Yeah. Mhm.
Cause ain't Victor about 90 years old and everybody still
Okay.
lusting behind
Okay.
this old
I'm just
perverted
making sure.
ass?
And he did admit to drugging those girls with them preludes. Am I right?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Okay.
Well,
Just make sure.
how come he didn't drug everybody else then? But he drugged the
He drugged the
European women.
ones that he wanted to take advantage
No,
of.
it was black
What do you
women
mean?
too.
Every woman that he
How
fucked
many
that
soul
wasn't his
sisters that
wife,
he
he tried to
drugged out?
drug.
It was black women in there there too.
Yeah, it was black women,
Seriously,
white women.
it
He
was a
wasn't paying no
lot.
attention to them. He wanted them Coogi sweaters that he know
Oh
that the
my
black woman
god.
was not. But let me tell you something. Bill was not drugging. If they got their ass drugged, that's because they want to be
How you gonna say
drugged.
he
See
ain't
that?
drug
Oh,
them and he admitted to it?
that's
He
victim
admitted,
statement
bro.
101.
He said, yes,
Bro,
I did it. Now,
he did say he did it.
he
He said
said
So,
he
he
did
did it.
okay. So, see, if she would have said that her fetish was for Bill Cosby to stick his thumb in her ass
it. What
and
they
blow
got to
spit
do with it?
bubbles,
Look at
I'm
you
just
thinking of
asking
stuff that
you.
ain't got
Can't
nothing to
take
do with. Oh
I'm
my god.
asking. So, if that's what her fetish was, and if he did
Wow.
that, then she's gonna sit up here and say, "Well, Bill Cosby, his fetish was to stick
But
his
why
thumb in
we
my
talking
ass
about the
and blow."
woman? He admitted to doing it. What?
I'm not saying that he was not wrong, sis. Did y'all think
He
I'm
admitted
defending?
it. He admitted
Okay,
it.
you have
That's the
not heard me
bottom
say that he
line.
did not admit it. You didn't hear me say nothing. I just
But you keep
simply
saying, well, what if
said,
she did this and what if she did that? It don't matter when you drug.
"How it don't matter? How you know she didn't want to be drugged?" That's why I was just asking.
So
That was
somebody
just
just walk
me.
up to you and say, drug me so I don't know what you doing to my body.
Well, if you were sitting around here smoking on them extra tweeds back then and taking that LSD and doing whatever, you don't know what them people was doing back then. That's all I'm saying. It was a lot of psychedelic shit going on. Popping pills and yeah,
Don't nobody
pudding
say, give
pops.
me a prelude so you can rape me.
Oh, that's too bad. I didn't know that Quaaludes was just used to just be given to folks
Those
to
are date
be
rape
raped.
drugs.
well,
Oh well,
Quaaludes get you high. Period.
Man, you
exactly.
be
That's
out
why
your
I'm like,
mind.
I didn't know that they was using
You
a date
basically be
rape.
But
out of
he
your
was
mind.
using he
You
was
be out of
using
your
root.
mind. You be like in an unconscious state. That's what you are.
I didn't know those was date rape. All of them was date wolf. If that's the case, then shit, they need to make every damn thing a
Yeah.
date rape drug.
Oh Lord.
He was using Quaaludes because they were getting high.
Quaaludes, Quaaludes. Take two of these and
Yeah,
call me a
Quaaludes get you high.
Right.
I
They
didn't
get
think
you
that they was.
high.
and they use
But
them for date rape.
he was using rupees to
Drugs.
date
They
rape.
use them for date rape.
He was using rupees. And well,
Yeah.
he used that too. He
Yeah.
was using
Whatever they
rupees.
call them.
The
They call them
rupees.
Quaaludes.
They
They call
no,
them Quaaludes.
they call the rupees date rape drugs.
That ain't what they call them in the reports. They didn't call them rupees.
What they call them?
They
GBH.
said he was using Quaaludes, which
But
is
they
technically like they date rape drugs.
right.
Roofies
Well,
is
what
what they used to call them back in the 70s and the
Compared to
early
the
this
80s.
was
That's what they
right.
called
This
them.
2020s.
was this was like in the 70s and
You
whatnot.
know, wait, this was like in the 90s and the 2000s, the
Oh,
early
I
2000s
thought that
and
shit happened
90s.
like in the 60s. And so some of them motherfuckers was talking about
A
this
lot of
happened in
this happened in the
64,
Well, this
60.
yeah.
is 2022. The 90s
No,
was like
a
30
lot of
years
this
ago.
did happen like in the 70s and 60s and 80s, and it did happen years and years ago. But
Also, even when he was doing the Cosby Show, he was running around here giving out sleeping pills for tricks.
Yes, yes, but they couldn't find all those women. Uh,
Okay, do they got any?
what do you call it? Like
Is
able to
Dana
take the
involved?
stand or
the
Is
for
Dana
victims,
some reason
involved,
they
or
only
is
the
it just the word of mouth?
because some of them
witnesses.
was yeah they some of them witnesses were like the story. You know how they if it's so much time passed.
So now you got witnesses that
They can only do
seen.
like the ones within a certain time period. Stuff like
Oh
that.
my.
Yeah, where the
So what happened to the witnesses that supposedly was the same people that okay? So so I'm not saying that the woman that came forward. What about the women that didn't come forward? How we know that they didn't offer him no pussy? How come ain't nobody talking about them?
Everybody don't come forward. A lot of people don't want to deal with the
No,
scrutiny. They don't want to
I'm asking a legitimate
I
question.
am,
I'm
and
not
I'm
saying
answering you. I'm answering
I'm not.
you.
Okay, so
I
I'm
said
talking about the women that offered him that man some ass. I ain't talking about the women that he basically
offering
like.
some ass is
I'm
offering
live.
some ass. That's not saying
You
give me
okay?
some drugs and take it while I'm
You
passed out.
okay?
That's two
Yeah, no, that's some weirdo shit. That goes for
totally
any
different
man or
things.
anybody. I don't. I don't agree with any of that, whether it's Bill Cosby, Jill Cosby, or Bill Crosby. I don't give a fuck who the hell is Cosby Crosby. That's not cool. If you got women throwing themselves at you, and that's not sexually arousing enough, or you
Well,
not
that's just like with R. Kelly. R. Kelly had all kind of women throwing
see you.
themselves at him.
So I
I
guess
mean, but
basically
that's
what he fucked
anybody.
up at is basically because he peed on that girl. Is that what you saying?
That's anybody. It could be anybody in the hood, any celebrity. If you fine enough, got enough money, whatever, you gonna have women throwing themselves at you. But niggas don't like that shit. Some niggas don't like that shit. They like to have.
What happened? Hello. What the fuck? You good over there, sis? What in the cotton picking Joe is going on?
I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 second, okay? You back, Tanya?
Yeah, you put me backstage.
I. Oh no, you know what? I'm sorry. My
she
phone might have
going,
did that. I'm sorry, baby.
I was just talking. I'm like,
I'm sorry.
she going
what
in.
the
She
hell is
said, "Click,"
going on?
because she said
I
you
am so
lying,
sorry.
Craig. She said you
No, I
lying,
didn't.
Craig.
Damn.
Oh no, I didn't.
Like, she gave me the permanent mute.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I might have hit by accident. Hold on. I had to.
Bill
Hold on.
didn't do
It's okay.
Bill did do it.
it. No, he didn't.
Tanya,
But
Bill
see,
did it.
bro, says 1 minute he's like, well, that's wrong if they do something like that. But he quick to defend Bill Cosby, and I believe I can fly.
Well, because Kels didn't do all that, but Kels did do some foul ass shit. But what
You
about
can't
all
say
them
in
old
1 minute,
dusty
oh,
ass?
that's wrong if they really doing something like that.
Okay, so what about them old crusty ass women that said Deshaun Watson fondled them, but then then went from 20 something to then it almost went to 30 something, and then now it's down to what about two or three? Which one?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that.
That's been the number one doggone thing going on. That boy
But
ain't played in what about a year and a half,
still,
2 years?
it's people who rape all day, every day. It's always people getting caught up in some shit. And some people
So
don't get
why
caught, but
ain't
I mean,
being
I can't.
exposed? That's the thing.
I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's not gonna be exposed.
If we can expose the sexual traffic level of sexual traffic, see that's the
But
thing.
it ain't. It's not
Don't
the media. The officials don't just expose people, bro. People have
fuck
to
the
turn them
media.
in.
That's the
People
problem
have to
right
file
there.
complaints. People have to go to the media. I mean, go to the police and say, "I want to file charges." It's not just the media who's just bringing these people to the fire. It's not the police that's just going out. Oh, do y'all know anybody who raped somebody? It's like a lot of people usually behind these
They the main
celebrities
ones probably around
that
here raping
they get
motherfuckers.
together.
They raping folks too.
I guess.
Real talk.
It's all crazy.
Police ain't shit neither.
That's too bad, Bill. Bill be all right.
Bill
They
didn't
all
do it.
will. All them predators will
Basically,
be all right when they get to hell.
basically, the only person that you need to be worried about is the Creator Himself, because that's who
Mm-hmm.
gonna have the final say over your
Shoot, from
eternal soul.
R. Kelly to Grandpa, uh,
To
Tom
Uncle
to Uncle Pete to cousin Day
Cousin
Day,
Bobby,
all the motherfuckers who are
yep,
predators, they gonna have that.
Aunt TT, to
They gonna get
whomever.
that shit. Yeah, Aunt TT. Don't forget about the females. They out there molesting kids too.
Exactly. So
Mm.
hey, all you gonna have to answer for that at the end of the damn day, man.
Hell, my oldest brother, My youngest, oldest brother, he younger than me, but he the oldest one. That's younger than me. But
Youngest, but she over there.
he had a baby when he had a baby when he was 13, and the girl was 18.
Mm. What's wrong with
And
that
my
picture?
mother would have pressed charges when she found out because my brother didn't even know that he had a baby because after she got pregnant, she didn't think it was his because he was so young. So she was going
Mm.
through all these guys, getting all these blood tests. And mind you, she was also dying. She was dying. And because she had a one of those diseases that kids have, and when they get like teenagers or in their 20s, I can't remember which one it is.
Like leukemia or sickle cell or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. And I think that's exactly what she had. And so she was dying. So she was really trying to find out who her son's dad was. And my brother was the last one on the list, like that, because
Oh
she didn't think
wow.
it was some 12, 13-year-old that got her pregnant, and she was 18. But they sent us a picture and split an image before he even took the blood test. We already claimed him. We was like, that's ours. And then he took the blood test. My mom was going to file charges, but she was dying.
Yeah, cause you grown.
Yeah, she was grown, and he had just turned like 13. He was like he was young, and she had graduated high school and everything, but she was out
What?
there fucking around. She was fucking around with a whole bunch of niggas, and went through all them. You are not the father until they got down to my little brother. And just imagine, that happened when he was 13. So when
He need to be
we found
on
out
there
the
with
baby,
Bill.
we found out about my nephew when he was 4. When they was basically like, okay, get her will together, get her funeral arrangements together, because she only had so long to live. So her and her family was really trying to find out who was the father. But my brother was so young and out in the streets, gang banging, in and out of jail. Shit, he wasn't father material. So,
That's really
but my
sad.
nephew grown now, got his own kids and everything. He grown now, so he all right. But yeah, when that shit happened, I was like, oh man, we gonna get this bitch. I was like upset. Like, you messing my little ass brother? What, bitch? But then we found out she was dying. It was like,
I can't even kill
oh
you. You
well.
already down.
It wasn't one of those
That's just
karma. It
speeding up
wasn't
the
one of those
process.
karma things either. I was like, yeah. And some people might be like, "Well,
About
karma
Bill
is a
Clinton.
bitch," but I didn't feel like
Babies is him.
that situation. I didn't feel like that was karma. She was already sick.
You
She
wrote
had
in
Man,
been
his
sick.
head. Feel the sick girl. You ought to
But
be
yeah,
so
that
embarrassed.
was messed up. If that would have been my child, yeah, I would have went to the courts and all kind of shit, press charges. But she was dying, so it was like she won't
what's
even
the
have enough time to go
purpose?
to a trial.
Mm-mm. Just good that she wasn't dying from something communicable,
Oh
something
no,
that could have.
it was like
That
it was some kind of cancer.
yeah,
That's what
I'm
I do
just saying
remember.
it could have been like, what if it was something that could have taken your brother out of here because she was being reckless?
Yeah.
I would have really been upset.
Yeah, and
Oh,
that was with my real firecracker days, my real hothead days. I was like, who this bitch? Out the blue, I think you're the father of my baby. I was like, what? My brother like, hell no, I ain't got no kids, nigga, on crip, nigga. I mean, he was like totally not father material.
she said on
I'm
crib.
like, I'm gonna leave my dog in your hands, bro. Yeah, back then we was awesome knuckleheads, but my brothers was way bad. They was way bad.
Mm-mm-mm.
But yeah, anybody can be a predator, shit. But
Exactly.
it's disgusting all the way around. I hate it. Ooh, I hate it.
It's
Well, you ain't
hurtful,
supposed to like
man.
it.
I'm just saying, especially when it's like the shit really hit home when it's you or when it's one of your kids. And I know almost every
I
single
don't do
female
court.
that I know, whether it's family, cousin, schoolmate, homegirl, almost every female I know has been touched by a family member. Like
Hmm.
And I didn't
Be
even
shaming
realize that
themselves.
until I got older. And me and my girls and my cousin, we would talk about shit like that. Like, Uncle such and such tried to. We be all like, what? You too? Like, it's a lot of people
Mm-mm.
don't say shit. They just don't say
Yeah,
shit.
that ain't cool.
Mm.
And
Been there,
then
been
Fuck
there,
like
that.
done that.
that's why I don't look down on women who don't say shit immediately because shit, I
Mm-hmm.
can admit to being the person who, well, actually, I did admit that somebody did something to me, but the
Man, they
person
need to
with
be
them
known
didn't
for that. You
believe
be some
me.
ass whooping.
They
Y'all
didn't
be
believe me.
saving motherfuckers from an ass whooping that they deserve. And when they get them up in doggone me, the county or the jail, their asses
But
in
let me finish, bro.
PC, so you can't
Let
do
me
shit to
finish.
the motherfucker.
Hold on, bro. You missed what I
My bad.
said. I said I had
He getting
told on the
excited.
guy who did something to me, but the parents didn't believe me. So it was like I I stood up for
That's a
myself,
hard situation.
but they didn't believe me. So it was like
That's a
it was
difficult
them. It
situation,
was their
especially
word against
for
mine. It was their word against mine. So you know, but mm, this is
that.
one
Like
of
I
the
said, that's a
stories
difficult
that
situation on that one. But that's your parents. I mean, that's like damn. That's I
right.
couldn't. I don't even know what type of. I wouldn't even know what type of response to have to that. Besides, I probably
It's
would
a
just
fucked
wig the
up.
fuck
It's a
out.
fucked
Yeah,
up
I'll just take
response,
my chance.
and that's why I was on the streets a lot because I just didn't want to be around. It was just a lot
Damn
of shit
right. What the fuck? I wouldn't be
going
around
on.
some shit like that.
Yeah.
Y'all,
So
everybody up here hollering about Jesus. These motherfuckers up here trying to violate. I'll show you
that's what
violation.
I'm saying. And you know how often that shit went on in our Pentecostal church? Do you know how many homegirls of mine were raped by people in our church? And they were
I
raped
wouldn't be
in the church.
surprised.
They were
I
raped
wasn't
in the church.
I wasn't touched by anyone in the church, but I was touched by a family member. And I never said
That's all that
anything.
matters. Is the fact that that's that bullshit.
I never said anything because I was a small child.
Yeah, that's the
And
reason most of the time kids are really small and they just be in a
yeah,
state of what the fuck? Like,
and they the ones that touched me told me that they would kill my parents, huh?
yeah.
They're done.
That's
Okay.
another thing that
Before I turn
predators
the oven
do
off.
when you're real young. They be threatening to kill you, threatening to kill your dog, threatening to burn your house down, threatening to kill your dad. They tell you all kind of horrible things, and you be a little kid and you be like believing that shit. That's why when I
Yeah, this
was
nigga
raising
said
my
you get
boys,
tortured. It ain't no statute of limitations when it comes to shit like that. They need
right,
to
when
be
it comes to
found in
kids,
court.
it's not. But see, that's
I
why when I
mean,
was raising my boys, I told them all the time, like they can tell you, like for real, on my mom.
see,
I used to ask them all the
I'm
time, almost down there every fucking week or every fucking month. Anybody touch you? Anybody family? Any of your coaches? Any of your teachers? Any of the? I used to ask them all the fucking time because me and a lot of people I grew up with was touched within the family. So I used to ask them. I said, I don't care if they say they're gonna kill me, burn me, throw me in the Missouri River. I mean, I used to tell them they're gonna tell you all kind of shit to scare you. I used to tell my kids this. And I say, as soon as you can get away, you tell, you tell, you tell, you tell.
gonna cook
And the
your
crazy
ass.
thing about it is, I have a cousin whose daughter, her mom was the same way, always asking her, taking her to appointments, making sure she good, all that kind of shit. And the whole time she was being molested by one of our cousins for years, since she was like 5, and she didn't tell her mom until she was like 14. And she was scared. She was like, he threatened me all the time. But he ended up going to jail. He admitted to it. He ended up going to prison for like 8 years. Matter of fact, he's still in there. He
That
had
ain't
got out
long enough.
actually. He got out last year and he broke his probation. What do you call it? Parole. He broke his parole and they told him he had to go back and finish. But yep, they sent
Yeah,
his ass to prison.
he need his ass as soon as he
Yeah, that
get
shit
up out
ain't
of
nothing
jail.
to
As
play.
soon as he get out of jail.
It
It's
happens
like
in every family, bro. It happens in every family. The only thing is, a lot of people don't talk.
Well, that's the problem, though, right there. Well, shit, if that's the case, then all families that participated in that shit is guilty, and they deserve to get served whatever what comes with the territory.
exactly.
It ain't no such thing.
But ain't that something from like Sislo? I know, like you not that much older than me and bro, but in every generation,
Thank you.
like from what I remember, from what my
Hello.
mom and them used to tell me back in the day, the shit was really swept under the rug. And then it's like when every
Hmm.
generation, if you teaching a generation to sweep shit under the rug, then that child grows up and becomes their own parent. And if they still
Hmm.
believe in that shit, oh, we gonna keep sweeping it under the rug, it gotta take somebody to say, we not doing that no more.
It was being swept under the rug because they were still doing it, and it was like,
Exactly.
it was
Uh-huh.
history repeating itself. And down
Exactly.
in the
That's what I'm saying.
South, that's where a
Mhm.
lot of the kids was coming
Down in the
from.
south. Down in
They
the
were
south.
they were they were members of incest. They were you know
And
what I'm
everybody
saying?
was related.
But
That's
yep,
like in Omaha, our city, bro. You know everybody in this motherfucker related.
yep.
Most.
Shit. Everybody sleeping, fucking everybody in Omaha. That's
That's
how
too
it was.
bad.
Shit.
Yeah, there's a lot
Shit.
of
And the
inbreeding
pastors,
going
let's not
on.
talk about all the pastors that was sleeping with all the child.
Oh yeah, yeah, we shit. Yeah. If you want some ass, just start a church.
Child.
Mm-mm, don't say that.
Yeah, you can get
No,
all the
for
ass
real.
you can.
Bro ain't lying.
I'm talking about you can
Mm-mm.
get
Say bro
all
ain't
the
lying. And
ass.
that just say Omaha.
And don't have a good
That's a lot of
squall and a good following where you get time monies and the ass.
that's a lot of communities, a lot of pastors. They don't
Yeah,
just
that's a
become
lot.
pastors to get money.
That's a whole lot of denominations being disrupted and everything.
Child.
Everybody gonna get it. The AME, CME,
How about
Kojic,
pastor, sister,
Apostolic,
woodbine?
the missionary, first, second, third, Baptist, all the ass is the ass. It don't
Oh,
matter.
and they be having
Worship
their
center
churches in their basements
is
and their
going
computer
down.
slow on the corner
Yeah, you
store.
can have about 4, 5 members, and you know what? If you got the
Yep,
smack down, you can turn around and take over somebody else's shit and end up with 50 plus.
exactly. That's how a
That's
lot of
how it
pastors
go.
are. They don't be having shit, and then all of a sudden they just take over a big ass church.
Yeah, because
A
somebody
lot of
giving up the cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
a lot of churches start out of rebellion though. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But it
Mm-hmm.
might be the pastor giving up the cheeks, and it might not be the ladies. It might be the pastor giving up the cheeks.
Child, a lot of them single women be trying to get with them pastors.
No, I'm
Let
talking
me
about
tell
on
you.
some Uncle Clifford shit.
Listen, wait a minute. I was about listen,
Oh,
listen. Let me tell y'all something.
oh.
And I'm going to say allegedly. Okay?
Allegedly.
But there was a very prominent pastor here in Detroit. Okay? And
Mm-hmm.
you've heard his music.
Mm-hmm.
And this pastor died from AIDS.
Mm.
Oh, they
This
caught
was
the bug.
this was about 86, 87.
I think I heard of that story.
Oh, give thanks to the Lord for all. Y'all heard that? He has done. Oh, give thanks. Give thanks to the Lord. I know y'all heard that. That was one of the songs that was very popular that he did. And he was good friends to the late Reverend James Cleveland.
What you talking about,
Mm.
Reverend? What's his name from St.
There
James?
Yep, Charles W.
you
Nix.
go,
Yeah,
James
Charles
Cleveland.
Nix. There we go.
So you know
Mm-hmm.
he died from AIDS and he was married. So
Yeah,
he
Uh-huh.
Charles
before he
Nix.
before he
He
passed,
called whatever Easy called. Cause
he
Easy's
okay.
wife didn't get the shit either.
But check this out. Before he passed, I got me something to eat, y'all. My potatoes done. I made some medallion potatoes, but anyway.
Praise our
So
Jesus.
praise the Lord, Hallelujah. You gonna stop talking about my Jesus now? But
Oh
so
Lord, Creola
anyway,
done messaged me. Let me see what she want.
um, so he got up before he passed away, and to let he let everybody know that he was dying and what he was dying from. And he said, um, and I'm not the only one. He said I've been with men and women, and some of you in here know who I'm talking about because I've been with some of you. And he told them what the situation was, and it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. That
Yeah.
man, this he died from AIDS. Sure did.
Charles
That man,
Nick.
Charles Nix, singing, playing, preaching somebody. You hear me?
St. James.
Yep, St. James, my St. James Baptist Church. My auntie
But
used to
did
go
he
there.
get AIDS from just fucking a lot of hoes, or was he actually gay? Or
He was a down low. He was down low.
He was trapped in the closet.
well, I'm just saying because back in
All
the
of
day,
them. Him, Thomas Whitfield.
everybody who
Well, I ain't heard that about Thomas Whitfield now.
they used to
Shit,
say
Thomas
everybody
Whitfield,
back in
man.
the day
Thomas
had to be
Whitfield
gay to
was
get AIDS.
he was Liberace gay, but he just is undercover.
I don't know. And then my kid's dad sang with him too.
Hey, Thomas Whitfield was that man though when he was nice.
Oh my
And the
God.
Whitfield,
Hallelujah anyhow.
yeah, the Whitfield was the joint. He was
Hmm.
that dude.
Hey, just make
Thomas,
sure my mom sent me a message saying since you park outside, she said she heard news that there's people over here in our neighborhood stealing cars. So just make sure your girlfriend car locked.
Tell
oh,
her.
so
Yeah. So my
now
mom
y'all
just
argue.
she literally just messaged me and told me make sure you keeping your doors locked and your windows and don't keep nothing valuable in your car. All right.
Mm-mm.
You just get a nice little camera, that'll record. They too stupid to even
Yeah,
check to see
sorry
if they
about
got
that.
an SD
My
card.
godmom just hit me
If
up.
you cut, which way is it to cut your stern wheel all the way to the
Come on to the
Is
curb.
it all the way to the left?
left? I think it is. Yep. Cut it
Well,
all the way to
see,
the
it's
left.
like she literally just hit me up. My godmom, Creola, bro, and she just hit me up because she's like, uh, somebody just got hit again off of 33rd Ernst. So that's like literally right around the block. And my shit be in the garage. So I just told my son, damn, now this is Deanne calling me my god sister. I'm gonna just tell her I call her back. I'm like, damn,
See, it's
I
all
understand they stealing cars.
And
Let me catch
here,
let me catch bro. Let me catch somebody out there and I see him trying to break in my son's car.
hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
no, yeah,
Shit.
yeah,
I
shooting
know
the
down
air.
here in the TX, yeah, we can do that. No, down here we ain't shooting in no air.
You got shooting the air.
Shit.
You can't shoot
You come
at
take it.
nobody.
You shoot.
Remember that story, bro? Remember that
You come
story
up
we
on
covered? But remember that story
you
we
come
covered,
up
bro,
on that
like a
doggone
year ago?
property down here, sis. That's I'm already knowing, sis. You come up on my property, even if my car is right there
I
on the
know y'all had
sidewalk
that law,
park.
but remember we covered a story like a year ago.
Are you
But
talking
remember
about
we covered
where
this story like a year ago. It
your
was a
boy
young boy who was like who he was like, how old was he? 17, 18, something like that. But some Mexican dude saw him breaking into his car and trying to steal his car. And so the Mexican dude ran out there with his with a knife, trying to scare him off or whatever. And then I guess the teenager tried to fight him or whatever, and he stabbed him. And the teenager was able to drive down the street and he died, like he wrecked or
Oh
something.
yeah.
So a lot of people was like, "Well, why you got insurance and let the insurance company handle it?" And then, but I mean, if you see somebody outside in your driveway trying to steal your car, what you gonna do? I mean,
You're not
you
just you
just
ain't
gonna
gonna
look there and say, "Oh, I'm gonna call Geico as soon as they're done."
right.
You know,
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
people work
call.
hard for their shit. I don't care.
Right.
I got an old ass SUV, a Equinox, an old ass car that's still running. And if somebody was out there trying to steal my shit, I'm like, fuck that shit. That bitch paid off. That y'all better leave white chocolate alone.
Uh,
Shit.
They're gonna learn today.
Mm-mm.
That's clear chocolate to you, sis.
Shoot, yeah, clear white chocolate.
That's
See, now
right.
you sound
That's
like
clear
bro.
chocolate.
Now you sound like bro.
Clear chocolate.
No, but I like my white chocolate, and I keep saying I'm gonna trade up, but I just like that truck so much, and it's old as
You
hell.
all be ashamed of yourself. But it's
That truck is
still
old as hell, and all my
yours. It's
friends and family
running.
like, "Why you don't upgrade? Why you still got that truck?" I'm like, "Cause it's paid off, and I don't want no car payments."
You know
It's
how many
pretty
millionaires?
simple.
You know how many millionaires don't own their own damn vehicles?
Well, look at what you call it. Okay, bro. You know the one of the richest men in the world live right here, and you
Yeah,
know what
this
kind of
for his
cars
old
he
smoking
drove.
ass.
He
We
had
had the
old cars all the time. He never had no flashy cars.
they ain't too damn old because the last time I seen that old bastard, he was pulling up in McDonald's one damn day. And this is real talk. This is before I came
He
down here to
always be
take it.
going to McDonald's or a hole in the wall
Yeah, the
restaurant.
one right no, that one right there on 40th and Dodge. He was in that damn DHS because he either drives a damn Cadillac DHS or I believe every year he gets a brand new F-150
Oh, well, this must be recent because
pickup.
in the past he's always had us like a regular old car. That's one
Yeah,
thing they
that's
used to
it.
always
And
say
his
about
wife, that one lady that he had ended up married. I don't know if he's still married to her, Dusty
I
ass,
don't
but
know. But he used to
yeah,
always go to like the mom and pop restaurants. He just was
yeah,
never flashy. He was just never
he,
flashy.
yeah. Man, Warren Buffett will drive a regular Cadillac. Did I bullshit you not?
Yeah, just a
DHS.
regular
That's
car. Yeah.
a regular cat, and then he either that or they give every year he gets a brand new Ford F-150. They just get. I mean, he barely set them driving, but
Right.
they give him
I don't
brand. They
know if
give him
he
one of the first ones off the assembly, and he'll drive it and he'll give it back, and because he
yeah.
still has his original F-150 from back in the day
From
that
way
he
back
drives
in the day. Right. But I think a lot of reasons why he probably what
to
did
this
that
day.
because the motherfucker's a billionaire. He's one of the richest men in the world who lives in Omaha. Like I be rolling around this motherfucker in a Pinto. I be like, hey, what's up, y'all? I'm driving through. Shit, I mean,
Okay, swinging.
I be like, I ain't got no money really. I'm a billionaire, but I ain't my money tied up the way my checking and my savings.
I'm having me a gremlin on some days. Goddamn.
Thank you. Shit, hey, bro, I had back in the '84. No, not '84. Back in
You think I'm bullshit? I have
'88.
a
Back in
gremlin.
'88, I had a Omni. You remember? Y'all probably don't remember
Yeah,
those
I'm in the
Hmm.
Omni,
army.
I remember
the
Omni.
hatchback,
I got Horizon.
the Omni Horizon.
Hmm.
I had an Omni Horizon, and I had that mug in like 1992. And it was like a
Oh,
84. It came out in 84. That thing
Hmm.
lasted like 3 months. I got it from Sonny Gerber.
uh-uh.
That thing lasted like 3 months and the transmission went out.
Oh, somebody had already tore it up.
But that's what
Uh,
I'll be riding. I'll be riding an old Omni, old
there you
Pinto.
go.
Gremlin.
Let me hit the
Yeah, I said a
Powerball.
gremlin. I put me a gremlin on some Dayton's.
Like, let me hit the Powerball. I'll be riding around in a Pinto, and the inside of my house gonna look like like the
Bro,
richest
What?
place.
all the rich people be riding those rusty cars. Some of the doctors used to
Yep,
drive in from way out in Beverly Hills and Farmington Hills and all that, and they'd drive a little rusty car
yep, yep,
every day. Put the miles on that, and then when they drive it out in the neighborhood, they drive in the Benz or whatever.
yep.
One thing I respect about Harpo though is that she took her her Chevy Chevette that
That
she
was my
had
first
started
car.
off with, where she had drove from Mississippi to Chicago
Hmm.
to become a newscaster.
Did he
She
say
took that
Harpo?
car.
Harpo. Who this?
Yeah,
Huh? I was up
she
here like,
actually
who? You mean Oprah? But
yeah
go
she
ahead, go ahead.
actually took that car. Real talk, and she had that car totally restored to like factory condition as And it's she actually had like, okay, this woman got jets and Bentleys and Phantoms. Yeah. And she got that dog on me that Chevette, that Chevrolet Chevette that she drove from her home from her down to Mississippi up to Chicago.
Well, you
She
know what?
literally she restored that car to literally it just sits. She's like that it reminds her
Where she came
of,
from?
of her humble beginnings.
I
Her
bet that
dad,
car all tricked
her
out
dad
on
just
No,
Dayton
ran
and
a
they
tree.
yeah,
shit.
that car is clean. It's original, but it's just the fact that wow.
But you know what? If I was to hit the Powerball today, I would go out there and I would trick out my truck and then buy me some new ones. I sure would. I would keep my truck.
I keep my
Okay,
money.
I'm going to buy me a city bus because them bitch ass niggas they gonna drive me everywhere I want to go.
No, I'm serious though. I like my little Equinox.
I would buy
That
me
it.
a RV
There it is.
and drive
That would be nice and drive all
all
over the
around.
country.
I don't know. I like a lot of big toys. I would need something with a fifth wheel so that way I can pull on
I
my
stop
fifth
in
wheel.
every state.
Yeah, I have a badass RV though. If I'm gonna do that,
I
I
a
would go to
mean ass
almost every
RV.
state because some of these states they still got that nighttime. What they call that
Man,
shit?
anybody want them sundown towns? That's it. Y'all got
I mean,
sundown
some
towns
of
in
the.
Nebraska.
I know, and I ain't going through them motherfuckers.
Shit, I
Shit,
would everywhere. Michigan,
I ain't
everybody got
going
a
through no
sundown.
sundown. That's what I'm saying. That's why I
then
said I
that's wrong.
ain't going everywhere.
Pull up to an AR-15, 14, 22, whatever you call it.
If I go
There it
out,
is.
if I travel all across the world, there's some places that I'm just gonna be like,
Well, you
Yeah,
ain't
I
gonna
mean,
want.
I would go. I really would take me a trip and I'll stop everywhere I've always wanted to go and see
yeah,
what I
like I want to go to see the Niagara Falls. I
yeah.
mean, there's a lot of places I
The
haven't been
Grand
that I want to
Canyon,
see. Yeah, the Grand Canyon. I think the Grand Canyon, just the
Mount
pictures alone.
Rushmore.
I would love to go see the Grand Canyon. And I'm afraid of heights, but I want to be way at the top,
Oh, now you doing too much.
looking down over the ledge. I'm like, you
I
know,
go back to Mayberry. I've been there before, but I ain't get out. Mayberry. Yes, I
yeah.
did. Yes, I did. Pilot Mountain.
Well, I want to come over there by you. Well, by Indiana. It's not right by you, but by Indiana. I want to see Michael Jackson go.
Oh, that's where I'm from.
Yeah, I want to go. Like, it's a
To
lot that
Gary.
not
Michigan
just cities,
City.
but
You want to go to
actual.
Gary?
Yeah, Gary, Indiana. Not just cities, but I want to go to like
Michigan City.
Well, you know, Denise Williams is from Gary too.
Denise Williams.
You're just a lover out this world. I know that. Mhm. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Wesley Snipes from Gary too. I'm free. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Kim Fields is from there.
Oh yeah, I like Kim Fields. Tootie.
hmm My my little cousin used to hang out with her when she came to visit her dad
Really?
in Michigan City. My cousin and her were about the same
So
age.
y'all had all the stars in Detroit, Indiana, back in the day. Y'all had all the stars.
Girl, yeah, I mean,
Mm-mm-mm. And I was living in old Omaha, Nebraska, where they was trying to shoot up everything.
girl,
So, compared to looking back, bro, from the '80s, you know, when all the drugs start coming in and all the gang members, and looking back now, shit, if people move here like right now, they wouldn't even believe half the shit that went on back in the day in Omaha. Like a lot of people just still look at Omaha like, oh, that's the cornfields, the Nebraska corn husker. They shuck corn and tip cows. Like
they just don't know, huh?
people still think Omaha is just this place where it's just fields and barley and wheat. Ain't no black people there. They still can't believe black people live here. I mean, it's
Mhm.
child, and we
State,
was like, It was like a war zone all the time.
States
We was
and
going there.
and life insurance.
Right, right. And don't forget, uh, remember, bro, what was it called? Wild Kingdom. Remember the
That
Wild
was
Kingdom?
the TV
That was
show.
here. That was here.
Are you serious?
Yes, the Wild Kingdom.
Filming all them tigers and cats and
Lions and tigers and
Right
bears.
there.
Oh
oh
my.
my,
Uh huh.
Right in the middle.
really?
Yep. Henry Dorley Zoo.
Damn right. The original Henry
Wow,
Darling
Yep. Our zoo is one of the like top zoos in the country.
in the world. Craig.
Yep. Yeah,
wow,
in the world. Yep, you're right, bro. In the world. If you come
Uh,
to Omaha, you cannot not go to Henry Dorley Zoo.
wow.
It's like one of the tops in the world. But yeah, Wild Kingdom was back in the day. Wild Kingdom represented Nebraska, represented Omaha, represented yeah.
Wow.
And you would think they'd be over somewhere in fucking Australia or some shit.
I thought Africa, someplace like that.
Nope.
Hmm.
Nope.
Oh,
But yeah. So what's y'all plans this week?
uh-huh.
to keep living,
Um,
and I had a bunch of doctor's appointments. Honestly,
Oh.
yeah.
trying to
Well,
stay.
you gonna watch the premiere of Power so we can review tomorrow
I,
night with
I
champagne?
saw it already.
Oh, you already saw it? Bet.
I
Bet.
see it at 12 midnight.
Well, see, I always watch them, but I always watch every show I review. I watch twice, so
Yeah,
I always watch them initially,
I
and then I
watched it
take
and I
some
fell
notes.
asleep on it twice.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
always. It don't matter what show I review, and I always watch it twice because a lot of times I do
you
miss
missed
it.
something, yeah.
Yep.
But I watched it again.
Yeah, but you was right when you was talking about earlier. It
Boring.
wasn't giving me a lot. It
And
wasn't. Matter of
and
fact, I don't
Omar
even think there
Epps
were
looked
any
like
really
he
high
really
points in the
is
show
sick.
for me.
Omar Epps looked like he really is sick.
I know. Is he though?
Nah,
But is he?
nah. Uh-uh. He
Well, he
don't look,
show playing the part.
yeah, he don't look that bad on interviews and stuff.
Yeah, he show playing the
But
part.
he looked tired and weak.
Well, you
Shoot.
remember that show that 50 Cent, that movie 50 Cent did it? He had to
Yes,
lose
girl.
all that weight for a
Didn't he
cancer
play that
patient.
part, girl?
Yeah. His eyes was all sunk in. You can see
He
his
lost a
ribs.
lot of weight. Man,
Mhm.
it was so funny though when he was talking about once that film was over, he was like, I was eating everything I could find.
Yeah, he like that was crazy. But you know, when you
Yeah,
do
because
shit
he
like
said
that,
they filmed the end first or something. They
they filmed it in reverse. They filmed it
in
in
reverse.
reverse.
They usually do most movies in reverse. They do the ending
Yeah, they
first.
filmed it in reverse. But when you do shit like that, trust me, they have doctors and all kind of people
Mhm.
always around
Yeah.
because like you really like losing weight really fast to
Yeah.
play those
He was
certain
like, cause
roles.
there you can put on a fat suit to gain weight,
Yeah.
but they can't do a whole lot to make you lose weight, make you look like you
Hmm.
lost weight. You know.
Shoot, but see, that's how they be doing. Like, okay, like wrestling. I
Mhm.
remember when my son had wrestled, the oldest one, and I got nephews and shit that wrestle, and it was crazy how they be like, "Well, I gotta drop 5 pounds by tomorrow." I'm like, "Huh?"
Yeah,
And they
because
would
it's
literally
pound for
be at the
pound.
gym all day. They would be
Sweat,
wearing these big old
those
garbage
sweatsuit
bags and
stuff.
wearing,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, sweatshirts and in the sauna and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's all kind of shit. I'm like, y'all killing yourself just to wrestle at a certain weight?
Yep. That's how Martin got. You remember when Martin on that ooh wee or that on that run tell that whatever Martin Lawrence.
Hmm.
That's how he ended up in the hospital. He was he said I was smoking that ooh wee. And
Oh,
he had some some weed, and it was laced with something, and he had that breakdown, and he was outside in a sweatsuit in L.A. weather, 100 and something degrees on a corner, working out, and he passed out, and they found it, but he almost killed himself though.
Yeah, I kind of remember. I kind of
Yep.
remember.
And then he woke up, and
Oh my god! You know what? Since slow, I just started laughing though.
huh?
You know why I just started laughing though at that comment you just made?
What?
Because after my show that I did earlier, you told me to go watch Jay Wilson and listen to Tasha McFly. And she was talking about Rico. She
Girl,
was talking
that's
about
what I'm
him. Some of them crackheads don't like the heat. I mean, she said no, the crackheads don't. She said the crackheads love the heat.
They can't stand heat.
Yeah, they said they be out there in sweaters and sweatsuits out there burning up in the heat.
She said they need. She said I can't get in the car
Too
with you if
bad.
you ain't got no air.
Oh,
But honey,
as soon as you,
when she started talking about his doodle stains,
oh Lord, Jay
girl, that's
Wilson
what I told
faced
you,
up.
girl.
Jay
Natasha
Wilson,
Malone. Jay Wilson was laughing so hard he was turning his face.
but it was funny because he was trying to hold it in most of the time.
Yes. Natasha was going for it though. Then she said, honey, that's what douches are for.
Yeah, she said that's what douches are for.
He said you put a little water in it, squeeze it in, and hold it for me.
Why is you walking around? She said it sounded like somebody needs some Depends. Oh my god.
Girl,
and I didn't even finish it because you had came live. So I said when after you go off, then I'm gonna finish it.
I tell you, girl,
but
Natasha had me. Oh.
Natasha be cracking me up. She be cracking me up.
Oh, then she said, he said, what are you serving today? She said, I am serving some, what the hell is going on?
She said, what the fuck is going on? Like, what?
When I tell you Natasha was on one today.
But in the beginning when Brother Jay was like, hold up, I ain't the one who said you was dead. Brother Jay, I heard you said I was dead. Brother Jay was all defensive. I was like, oh god.
He was, and then she stopped.
But you know what? The thing about Brother Jay Wilson is he act totally different when he's fat and when he's skinny.
Yeah,
his whole attitude, his whole demeanor, his behavior, and everything. When he's skinny, he be feeling himself, flirting with everybody. Like when he fat, he don't be acting like that. And he done been up and down the scale, up and down the scale, up and down the scale.
Girl, like fat and skinny Oprah.
Girl, you saw his. Have you ever been on his old YouTube channel? Yeah, his old YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when he first got started, I was right there.
I'm talking about his old YouTube channel, not associated with the B sector.
Oh,
Yes, he has a channel under his real name.
Oh no, I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, girl, everybody in the B sector done seen it, child. And he, yeah. But anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Girl, he's a hot mess.
But yeah, Deanna was cutting him up, bro.
Girl, oh my god.
They all been going at it. All of the girls is fighting. That's what they be saying. All the girls is fighting.
Girl, that joke was hilarious. That was.
You said what?
Fun. It was hilarious.
But you know what's this slow? I know bro don't know about VS, but I cannot wait. I hope she comes back.
Girl, I ain't mess with her.
I didn't mess with her on that level, but I watched her. Just like I watched everybody else.
I ain't watch her like that. I mean, sometimes I would tune in if some particular thing was going on, but
yeah,
I love her alone because she was ruthless.
Well, she was ruthless, but I mean, shit, everybody in the beef sector done some damn shit that's like either despicable or dishonest.
She was just too in control for me. Like My thing was like these people was like she was nature boyish to me. Like she had these people running.
And look at the B sector now. Shit,
Well, I'm not saying it.
all the heavy
Listen,
hitters is like
I
doing
ain't
the
saying.
same shit.
And I heard Five Babe left altogether.
Her ass ain't leaving, going nowhere. She was just live. She was just live this morning.
They was talking about that today. Jay Wilson was telling Natasha she's gone. She
Right, but she was just live this morning. There was people in the comment section.
Eh,
There was people in the comments who were saying she was just
she was
live.
live this morning.
But yeah, Fabi ain't going nowhere. The reason why, the reason why they said she was leaving, like as soon as we found out that YouTube was about to be showing
Making that
everybody,
good money.
as soon as people started finding out that YouTube was about to be showing everybody's numbers of subscribers, that's when 5A said she was getting off YouTube. Because for the longest, 5A been saying she got like 30,000 subscribers. And nobody believed her. Nobody believed her. And so as soon right before YouTube said they was gonna right before the day that YouTube was gonna display everybody who keep their numbers private, right before people realized that they was gonna do that, or I don't remember what exact day they did it because I don't really care if people see my subscribers or not. But she went and she hid her channel. And people said, watch her ass come back and be like, oh, YouTube, they took my subscribers because I wasn't going live or because I hit my channel and that's why they took all my subscribers, stuff like that. But people know the deal. She didn't have no 30,000 subscribers.
She was not.
Ain't no way in hell you got 30,000 subscribers.
She was never one of my favorites at all. That.
Well, I mean, I did used to watch her when she first started because she was
cool. Yes.
Yeah, she was cool, sitting on that patio, sitting on that deck patio, whatever you want to call it. Sipping her coffee with her hair all over her head, little tank tops, looking normal with that red lipstick on. But then she turned into a whole nother person.
Beast.
But a lot of them have, and that's why I don't look at VS any different than a lot of the other ones.
Well, I mean, yeah. But I don't watch a lot of people anyway, though. I just don't. I don't watch. It's just a lot of people I don't watch.
Yeah, in the B sector, you only watch really like Dr. J. Wilson, right?
I watch different people. Like I watch Treasure. I watch Kelly Love.
Well, yeah, of course, them. But
the different people like that. Like I watch Viewers of You and like there's few people I watch, and I find them entertaining. Deanna.
See, I watch everybody. I be wanting to know everybody's
sometimes I just get my
storyline.
feeling. It be just too much for me.
Well, I feel you, but my thing has always been I can't always watch Jay Wilson and watch him talk and
watch him every day
without. No, but what I'm saying is I can't watch not just him. I'm just saying I can't. I'm using him as an example. Okay. I can't watch Jay Wilson and listen to him drag and belittle all these different people that he do all the time without watching them and finding out what's the story behind. You know what I'm saying? That's just like Treasure. James, when he be dragging and going off on people all the time, it's like, or like when Bree or anybody, when they always beefing with somebody, I'm not one of those people who always be like, oh yeah, your word is word.
Right.
Yeah, I believe this happened.
Yeah. And now I don't do that.
I gotta see it all.
I don't do that, but I don't do it. It's only when a good topic going on. But
yeah, I be watching all that shit. That should be entertaining. Even the fuck shit. I be like getting my life sometimes. I be like, what the what? Y'all niggas is crazy.
But girl, that Natasha Milan had me going to that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch it because I didn't get to watch it all. But while I was eating my dinner and waiting for you to go live, I was watching it. I was hollering.
Girl, she was a fool today, and then watching Jay Wilson trying not to laugh about it.
Yeah, that was funny too because he was up there. Then he would hide his face, and then every now and then he would just be like, "Ha ha, I can't." I mean, he couldn't even help it. But
And
I was cracking up.
she started talking about that douche. That they got that thing, girl.
Oh, but when she talk about ZT, like, okay, I don't know how long you've been knowing about ZT, but he always said he was a 6-figure nigga. Like that was his like motto. I'm a 6-figure nigga. So now that he um did something at his job, because you know he's supposed to be a nurse, and he did something at his
Mhm.
job, and they doing some type of investigation. And so right now they don't have him working because you know that's like CNA anything
Oh yeah.
when something happens and they think you might have been involved in some fuck shit, they take you off of work and it's an investigation to see if you can come back. So right now he's begging. Did you see him on Jay Wilson channel begging?
Oh,
He
I
been
didn't see him, but
begging.
I heard something about it.
Yes, when oh my god, him and James Frazier Lane got into it the other night on Jay Wilson channel, and oh my god, they was going back and forth because DT was up there begging. He was telling James and Jay Wilson to send him $50 each. Uh yeah, he was just up there begging and begging and begging. They was dragging his ass because nigga, you a 6-figure nigga. Even
Mhm.
if you got fired last week. You a
Mhm.
6-figure nigga. Shouldn't you have some money in the bank? I know I would if I was getting 6 figures.
He spent 7 figures of it.
Shit, I can see if I got fired and it's 3-4 months from now and I'm still looking for a job. Of course that money gonna dwindle down. But you got fired last week. You a 6-figure nigga. He talking about he need money for his light bill.
Girl,
Girl, you now that's one video you gotta watch with Jay Wilson, ZT, and
that's
Treasure. I
like,
mean Treasure James. See, I call him James. James was going in on ZT something horrible, like something horrible. That shit was so funny.
oh, and Sean Bradley. Sometimes I'll just watch just to see his mouth move,
I just watch him to see his clapbacks, or
just to
sometimes
see
like
his modified.
nah. Let me tell you something. When when shit go down that involves Sean Bradley, he always gonna make a clap back, so I have to go see.
Hmm.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
What, you don't went to sleep, bro? Bro, you and your wife don't went to sleep on me. Mm-mm-mm. My co-host went to sleep on me. How did you do that? Mm-mm-mm.
Can we turn on alarm? Oh Lord. I'm back. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Did bro fall asleep?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, kick him off. Kick his ass off.
Him and
Or he come on here speaking in his sleep. He was like, free, free, free kills. B Cosby is innocent.
oh.
Them white girls knew better.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, so
And knocked out.
he probably fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm a guess I'll get off of here too.
Yeah, I gotta get up early and got have a lot of doctor's appointments and stuff.
I
Um,
got another 11-hour day tomorrow.
Yeah, I got.
7 to 7, 7 to 7. Well, actually 7:30 to 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then me and Champagne, bro's wife, we going live at 8. So since you already watched the show, if you want to join us
Okay.
tomorrow night, we gonna review Power, Kanan, the premiere.
Okay.
Yep. So I'll drop the link in the chat for you guys tomorrow if y'all want to join me.
All right, girly girl.
But damn, I'm already missing Murder.
Watch
I'm
the big
already
one.
missing Murder.
Watch the big one.
Oh, you know I be following him. I follow him and Clifford and Mercedes
That's why.
on Twitter.
Okay. Oh, I don't hardly ever go on Twitter, but
Yes, that's where they be posting. Clifford, of course he go by his real name on
Nico
social.
something.
Yeah, Nico, but yeah, he be posting all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So I be commenting on their stuff.
Cool. Cool names. I'll check it out.
All right,
Well,
hon.
thanks for joining me tonight.
No problemo. Oh,
I
you
love
see my little comment in the inbox? I said I was gonna send you
you.
some of my pesto.
Girl, yeah, that wasn't funny
That
though.
shit was good. I
I was
made the
hungry at
pesto
the time.
sauce. I made a pesto sauce and everything by myself.
Dig some of that.
Yes, it was so good.
And I was hungry.
How does Kimmy
Okay,
say it? So juicy.
oh. That sounds scary.
She be like, so juicy.
That sounds scary.
Yes, and that's somebody else who I gotta watch. I gotta watch. Somebody made a video about Tracy. I mean about Kimmy. Do you watch Properly Bonafide? You know her and Jay Wilson be getting into it all the time.
I haven't seen her in a while.
Oh, I love watching her. She be
Mm,
cracking me up, especially when she be talking about Jay Wilson and Timothy Blaine and a lot of them. And it's crazy because okay, uh, Deanna and who is it? Shelly. You know S. Hutchinson.
uh-huh.
They're not like super cool with each other. But like I mod for Deanna, and Deanna's my girl, like hands down, all
Mm-hmm.
day long. And I also mod for Shelly.
Okay.
So that's why I have to be telling people like some people on here just be taking shit too serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like me personally, I just know how to stay in my little place. If somebody's dragging somebody that I like, I don't be all in the chat co-signing amen and all that kind of like how Trace yours say in the amen section or something.
Mm-hmm.
And like if Deanna was dragging Shelly, I wouldn't be in there talking, wooty woo woo. But I just like watching everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't be like on one person's chat like just, helping on drag somebody or amening or co-signing and stuff like that. I just like to watch people. I just like the entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was saying about earlier. Like some of these people I watch for the entertainment, but I also like to hear both sides of the story because you know how it is on here. Shoot, people will what James call it move the what they call it move the pole move.
I know what you mean. Though.
You know what I mean? Move
How
the
throw
fence.
rocks inside the hands.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. They'll tell a whole story, and if you don't know everything, you just be like, yeah, yeah, like fives. That's how a lot of people are when they come to her chat and they ain't never been in the B sector. They just automatically believe like a lot of shit she be saying.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I like to watch everybody because I don't want to be looking stupid. Like, oh, but
Mm-hmm.
anyway. Well, it was good kicking with you on your live tonight. I wish you and bro would come live more often. I'll be telling y'all I like to come to other people's channels.
I'm gonna do that.
Sure.
My situation and my being, I was kind of sick and going through a few things right now. So it's just been kind
Mhm.
of hard and trying to balance myself and keep myself
Yeah.
health, keep myself healthy and all that.
Well, I know. I mean, I like doing shows and I like being on YouTube, but I love coming on other people's panels too, especially the people I'm real cool with. But
I
yeah, and I
appreciate
heard you also say in your video this morning that you're gonna try to get to your 1,000 within the next what year or before the end of the year. I heard you say
yeah,
that.
before
So,
the end of the year. I want to so bad.
girl, we're gonna have to start doing some shows, doing some lives, doing shit. You know, gotta work this channel.
Get some content.
And you always got content. I mean, you talk about all kind of different things. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
want to.
you.
I
Yeah.
want to do some stuff with my grandkids because when I tell you, my grandkids are hilarious.
Maybe you should do what I did with that and create just a
Their
channel
own
just for you
channel,
and your grandkids.
girl,
Yeah.
because they are a mess. Listen,
I'm just
the
saying,
two
you
year
know how it
old,
is.
the 2 year old, I don't understand how Alexa even understand what he's saying. But he be like, Alexa, happy anniversary. Playing Heartbreak Anniversary by who? Then he go on, he know every word. You can't
Mhm.
understand it, but he for vanilla time, and then the beat, and the battery.
Yeah, y'all need
Girl,
your own channel because you know what these YouTube streets give, and that's why I
oh
have a
yeah,
channel.
yeah.
I
For
have a
separate.
channel for me and my grandson.
And then Kissy, she likes different shows, different content than the other one. But and then I got my other granddaughter just won the jazz competition in her school jazz band, and they won first place. And she was singing shoot, what did she sing? Oh my god,
Well, congratulations to her.
I'm trying to think of what song it was.
That's
Was it
what's
a
up.
wonderful world? Was it what a wonderful world? What a wonderful world. It was. I think that's what it was. Louis Armstrong.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but anyway, she won first place, and then they were in. She's also a model, so she did the sort of runway with her mom, which is
Oh,
uh
shoot.
yeah. Well, her mom is a model, and she has this sort of runway
Mm-hmm.
every year where she trains up and coming models and give them runway experience, and they
Mm-hmm.
do fashion shows and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so they did that this past week, and then the other ones are just like hilarious. Like they ask stuff that, like stuff like my grandson Christian, he said, Mommy, if you were a booger, I'd always pick you. Boy, if you don't
Ah. Oh, wow.
And then, did you get the video of my baby going to sleep? I'm gonna go
Uh,
lay down,
is
go
it on Facebook?
lay down. I sent it to you, girl.
You inbox me?
Yes, and it's a video of him nodding, but he didn't want to go to sleep. He only one. He just turned one. He started crying when they tried to lay him down to go to bed. So he didn't want to go. He didn't want to go to sleep. So he kept nodding like his head was bobbing. He'll fall over, sit back up,
I
lean to the
think
left.
I,
Sit. Girl,
I
I
think
wish I
I
could
might have
send it to
seen.
you so you can. Girl, when I tell you it's hilarious, I sent it to you. Let me see if I could.
Let me see.
I sent it to you. Look on your
Mm.
Instagram.
Is it on Instagram?
Yeah, look on your Instagram. Girl,
Okay, because I'm looking in my inbox and I don't see nothing in my inbox.
hold on. I'm about to.
Uh, let's see. Go to Instagram, and I don't even be on Instagram that much.
Nah, I'm gonna try to play it real quick. Girl, it was hilarious.
You put it in my inbox on Instagram.
Oh, God, good.
Child, I don't ever be over here really. I be on Twitter mostly. Let me see.
Hold on.
I don't see anything on Instagram either.
Hold on. Play it. Hold on. I'm about to play it. Wait a minute.
Did you tag me on Facebook?
If I didn't, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna let you know though. Hold on.
Uh,
Wait a minute.
Dang, now my godmom to tag me on Facebook. Talking about please lay
Look,
down the
can you
law.
see it?
Hold on, hold on.
Go lay down. Look at your neighbor, say, go lay down. Go lay down. Yeah. Yeah. Lay down. I'm about to go
I
lay
think I did see this,
I'm about to go lay
but I didn't know that was your
down.
grandma. I thought that was just
Look at your
somebody on
neighbor and say,
social
go
media.
lay down. Go lay down. Yeah.
Girl.
I think I did see this, but I didn't think it was. I just thought it was some
Yeah.
video you was posting.
That's my grandbaby. That's Prince. Girl,
I
he was
think
fighting in sleep. He was fighting in sleep, and when she tried to lay him down, he wouldn't lay down. He started crying. So she sat
and
him
it's
back up.
on Instagram.
Yeah. I'm a casual, huh?
I don't see. I'm on your Instagram now, and I don't see it.
No. I inboxed it. Hold on, I'm about to. Direct.
Cam, is you in for the night? My son getting on my nerves.
Okay, let's send it to you.
Okay. Uh, you said I don't got nothing in my inbox.
China's prime time TV.
No, just send it to me.
Would you want me to send it to your
Just send it to my personal line. You
face?
send it.
I'm gonna send it to your Facebook.
Oh, is that where you send it on
No,
IG?
yeah, I do.
Yeah, I
China.
don't ever be over there. I'm always
Oh,
on the hood table.
okay. Well, I'm about to.
That's why I didn't see it.
I'm about to.
But
Hold
I
on.
could have sworn I seen it somewhere. You sure you didn't post it on Facebook?
I did.
I think I saw it somewhere. But I honestly thought that was I didn't even know that was you.
hmm
Like who was singing?
That's that one lady that went viral doing that. But you know, on TikTok or whatever, you can add. You can do.
Oh, because I sure thought it was just some video that somebody was just sharing.
Mm-mm.
Right, right, yeah.
That's my grandbaby. That my little big boy. That's little Prince Alexander. I'm about to go lay down. I thought that was so funny though, girl. He would not go. He would not go to sleep.
Okay, I got it now. Yeah, I know I seen this. I just didn't know. Like, who's Queen Nicole?
My daughter, my oldest daughter.
See, that's why I didn't think it was you because I didn't even
Mm-hmm.
recognize who posted it.
Nikki.
I just,
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was just somebody sharing a video on social media. Oh Lord, poor baby.
He was so sleepy.
Oh, oh, ooh. Well, good thing he got some good neck muscles. Lord,
Right. And she kept trying to live.
uh.
That was so funny to me.
Mm.
I'm about to go lay down.
Oh my God! Looks like he gonna fall off the bed. Oh wow. Oh yeah, he has some strong neck muscles. How old is he?
He just turned a year.
Oh, okay. Child, if that was a baby a few months old, I'd be like, hold his neck, hold his neck, hold his head.
Yep, he didn't want to go to sleep. She kept trying to lay. Every time she laid him down, he started hollering.
Oh child.
So she said him. He was trying to watch his. We call it watching his stories, his little cartoons. he got mad.
Uh-huh.
He got mad at his mama. He started hollering. Oh, she just put him back up.
Oh Lord.
Hmm.
Well, good thing you told me because I didn't even know that was. I thought it was just some viral video or some, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I wanted to go viral though.
Well, it might. Sure.
Hmm.
Oh, these damn fruit flies. My son's girlfriend brought some tomatoes over from a garden today,
Hmm.
and some garlics. Like fruit flies in the house. Ooh, I hate fruit flies. Now, when you have fruit flies in your house, do you do the vinegar thing? The
Yeah,
vinegar juiceless with it?
yeah. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. But
Yeah, because I tried it before, and sometimes I might catch a few.
hmm but they got this stuff at the hardware store that you pour down the drain. If you make sure you're like your dish towels and stuff, put them in a
Uh huh.
Ziploc bag and close them up. Cover your drains at night, your kitchen drain, your bathroom drain, all and close the toilet seat. They'll start down off because they nest in the drains.
Oh, because I don't never see them in my drains though. I just see them like flying around the house.
Yeah, but they nest in the drains. They breed where water is.
Oh,
Hmm. Then
okay.
they go every girl
That's
every
why a
year.
lot of times I hate to buy vegetables because I swear to
Hmm.
God, I'll
They
buy
said the best
vegetables
thing
as
to
soon as
do
I
is when
get
you
home.
first, as soon as you get home, rinse them, wash them,
Yeah,
and put them away. Yup. Yep.
because it's always my bananas, my
Hmm.
tomatoes,
Every year we go through the same
onions.
crap.
Yeah,
Yup.
but okay. Well, all right,
Okay,
honey
well,
bunches.
I was just, I'm about to go ahead and lay
I'm about to
down
finish
and
watching Tasha Malone. I'm just being honest. I'm gonna fall asleep to her.
oh,
No, for real. A lot of times I will I fall asleep to people. I won't even like really be watching their videos. I just like the sound in my ear because I'm a kind of person who gotta fall asleep with a TV on or something like that. So sometimes I'll be having people on late at night and I just be asleep. Just listen to them, and then in the morning I'll get up and I'll rewind the video because I know I done missed all of it. But yeah, like James. Oh my God, did you see his video? Now I must say that long ass video. I'm not really into long ass videos that people be doing on YouTube, but James' video the other day, shh, he had like I don't know how many people on his panel throughout the night, but he was talking about the B sector and what is the B sector and how did you get here? How did you find the B sector? You know, different things like that. Um, and his live was like 9.5 hours.
No, girl.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
so this morning when I woke up, I realized that he had went live. I was like 9.5 hours. I ain't trying to watch this shit. But
I
then I
feel
was
like
like, well,
I'm
let me
having a
watch it.
nightmare.
Child, I started from the beginning. And I swear to God, I watched it all day long while I was doing my little 11-hour shift.
Hmm.
I watched that whole video, and I'm telling you, it was so good. Like the whole thing.
Really?
Yes. He had all kind of people up there. He had Rick Reed up there. He had Shelly up there. He had, I mean, just a whole bunch of different contests. James, no, Jay Wilson. It was just a whole bunch of people
Hmm.
jumped on the live. What's her name? Uh, what's her name? The mix lady.
Hmm.
The one they always say she white, but I really think she mixed.
Hmm.
Oh, you know who I'm talking about. She lives like by you in Ohio. Oh my god, how can I forget her name? Well, anyway, if I remember it later, I'll tell you later. But uh, yeah, she was in Five Babes camp, and then she had got kicked out of Five Babes camp.
V.
No, not me.
Oh,
She light skinned. She at April.
oh, yeah.
Ask April.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, she was on there. It was just a lot of people on there last night, all giving their ideas and reasons behind why people do this, why people die, why people, and then they got to talking about VS and the conspiracy theories and who do you think was really responsible for VS and do you think it was a setup? Do you think it was a collaboration? Do you think it was it? I mean, it was a really good show, and I was surprised that I was interested in watching the whole thing because usually when people had long ass lives like that,
yeah.
I just skip around and or sometimes I just want to watch it all because I'm like, I don't want to watch this whole thing all. But yeah, it was good. So
Maybe I'm.
yeah,
Uh,
if you don't watch anything else and you want to check it out, shit, watch the part where they just talking about VS. Sure, but yeah, it was good. But anyway, good night, sis.
all right, honey bunny, I love you on purpose.
Love you
And
too.
ain't nothing you can do about it.
All right, all
And
right,
I'm
all
about
right.
to go lay down.
Go lay
I'm
down.
about to go lay
Go lay
down.
down.
I'm about to go lay down.
Lay,
Girl, girl, come
lay
on, girl.
down.
Go lay down, sister.
Lay down, lay down.
Go, go lay
Lay
down. Wait, wait, wait.
down.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah.
All right, all right, all right.
Do it one time. Do the Josie. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
You just as crazy as I am. All right.
uh.
Have a good
All
night,
right,
baby.
I'll holler at you later.
You know I'm tired. I got the remote control. About to use it
I
for
know,
the
and I'm
mouth.
up here looking for my remote control. Oh, you know what? Do you got Amazon Prime?
No,
Like the video to watch the movies and
not
stuff?
right now. Mm-mm.
Okay, when you do, let me know because there's this good show on there.
What's it called?
It's okay now. I'm sure you probably heard of it before because they done made movies about it in the past. But it's called League of Their Own.
Oh
And
yeah,
that's about the lady baseball players. That was
Madonna.
like when the baseball team got created, when all the soldiers was going
Mhm.
overseas, and
Madonna played in it.
yeah, a lot of the guy baseball players was being drafted, and they
Mhm.
wanted to keep baseball going, and that's when they started the female uh
League.
League. But anyway, they done had like several remakes of it, but this one is on prime time and it's more modern and it's still the old school throwback. You know, the shit happened in what, like the 40s or 50s, but it's just a little bit more. I don't know.
Modern.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I'll check it out.
but yeah, it's really good. I'm enjoying it.
Okay. But I want you to don't forget what I said about the one I sent you. 'Cause that's gonna be a trip.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, it's like a whole
So it
probably
was on
six.
you. It was on YouTube. So is it like a YouTube mini series?
No, it's Showtime, but they released it on YouTube. It's like it's quite a few episodes though.
But
So
it's on Showtime.
yeah, it's on YouTube. All of
Oh,
the episodes is on YouTube.
oh, okay. And they all about Bill.
It's yeah, it's
Okay,
all about yup. Yep, you
okay.
got it. This is about the trial and everything leading up to it. It's talking to some of the people. It's talking to some of the women that seen it. I mean, that went through it. That were victims. It talked to some of the people who actually knew about it or whatever. It talked to some of the people who were supporters at the beginning, and then once they went through all of the information and the trials and all that, they saw now. Whoa, come on now. You know
Yeah,
that
I
kind of the
just hate
whole
how I just hate. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm just saying, I just hate how people are just constantly victimize victims.
yeah,
I
yeah.
hate that, and see that's why me
And
and bro always
this
getting going back and forth with bro, because I just feel like unless you've been in that situation, I mean, people always say what they think people should do, and stuff like that, but I don't never try to put myself in somebody else's shoes when it comes to trauma, you know.
mhm.
But yeah, that's just like the R.
And,
Kelly thing. I know he believe he should be free and all this kind of shit, even though he done raped like all kind of kids and shit. But I mean, it's like I
it's
just hate when
okay.
people re-victimize the victims. That's what
Victims,
I
right,
really
right.
hate. Yeah.
So this is ooh, shoot. This right here is kind of saying the same thing you just said. Like, it's like, oh, come on now. You can't possibly think that these women are not telling the truth or whatever kind
And
of
I
thing.
hate that. I really hate that. I
You
really
know,
do.
yeah, it's saying,
Because like you said tonight, it happened to you. Did you say
right.
anything? Nope.
No, I was
It
afraid.
happens to a lot of people like that. And it don't even
Hmm.
have to be celebrities. It can be somebody in your own home. Somebody
Hmm.
on your own block, in your own church. And you be scared,
Hmm.
you be terrified, you be threatened. So
Hmm.
that's why I be like, I really hate when people re-victimizing the victim. But
Hmm.
anywho, I'm gonna check it out. Tomorrow night we're gonna review Power. And maybe since you want to do one episode at a time, maybe we can do episode 1 on your channel, like Wednesday or Thursday,
Yeah. Let me
if you're free or
oh
whenever.
yeah, because I got a lot of doctor's appointments, so I'm
Okay.
gonna try my best to get to it that soon. But it sounds
Okay.
like
Well, I'll watch
really
it.
good.
I'll watch it. Just let me know when you
Yeah,
want to do the
it's
show,
okay. That sounds good though. I'll
and we
be.
can just break it down. And how many episodes is it?
It's like I don't know. It's like 7 or 8
Yeah,
maybe
that's fine. We can just do each episode on
at a
your
time. Yeah, that's
yeah,
what I
do
was
one
saying
at a
because
time.
it really is. It's lengthy, but it's worth it. It's like,
Well, that's what I
ooh,
did with remember the R. Kelly shit on Lifetime? That's what I did with part 1 and 2. I did one episode at a time.
it's
One
okay.
episode.
It's
Yeah.
oh girl, it's just a terrible. But once you see it, like the first thing, I was like, wait a minute, and it was come. It could like if you just put it on autoplay, it'll come on back to back, and like on my trash talk channel, I got premiums, so it wasn't playing all the commercials. Girl, I had after like the fourth, I had to take a break because
Hmm.
it was too much, and it was starting to make me feel triggered a little bit. because it was reminding me of some things that I used to feel,
Right.
you know. And like one young lady was like, people were like, well, why did you go back? Why did you this or why did you that? She was like, because one, I trusted him. He really promised me this, that, and the other. And then she said that and then she said it would manipulate you and make you think that, the last time you were here, you were something else. You had quite a bit to drink. So she said, well, I figured since the last time that I must have had quite a bit to drink and I didn't realize that I was drinking that much, I made sure that I didn't drink this time.
Mm-hmm.
And when I refused to go along with his advances, he actually got angry and put me out or cussed me out, and he had me thinking that I was gonna go. He told me he had backstage passes for me to go watch the show with them. And
And if that don't sound like R. Kelly.
yeah, she said, and while we were going to watch I'm thinking we're going to watch the show, he was like, I just needed somebody to talk to, just wanted a little company, come on back. And she's like, the first time he was like, here you go, here, have a little drink or whatever. And she said, when she woke up, she felt a certain way, but she didn't remember consenting or doing anything. So she didn't think, but she felt wet and like,
Yeah, you know what it feels like if you've been touched. I
yeah,
mean,
she was like, hmm.
yeah,
So,
wet
but
down there.
she wasn't conscious, so she didn't know whether it happened or not.
Right.
So the next time he asked her back was the time she said, hey, you gotta figure I'm like 17, 18, whatever at the time. I forget how old she said she was. So she says, he was like, I just wanted to some company. We can play backgammon or whatever right before the show. Come and chill with me. And I got some a front row tickets for you or something like that. So she said this time when she didn't want to have anything to drink because he said she drank too much the last time, and he was like, "Yeah, you were really out of it. You were really this that." So he said,
Yeah,
"Well,
she was really out of
now
it, all
let's go
right.
ahead and get ready for the show." He said, "It's time for me to get ready." And so she said when he got up as if he was getting ready to see her to the door so he can get dressed, and he pulled her to him and started kissing her. She was like pushing back, like, "No, no, no! I thought I was coming here to see the show." And he was like, "You ungrateful B, you no good, dirty B, blah blah blah. Get out of here!" And called for security and threw me out. Like
Uh-huh.
just threw me on the street. No tickets, no show, no nothing.
And
He was
that's
like, "You
one
took
thing
her."
I
And she
really
said, like, my
believe.
feelings were really hurt. And after that, she said, I never messed with him again because I was like, oh,
But you
I
know what
see.
I
And now
believe?
I really believe you did do something to me while I was unconscious or whatever.
But you know what I believe? Bill Cosby might have been famous and all that stuff back in the day, but come on now. I mean, out of all the celebrities and actors and singers back then, he was far from what I would find like just attractive.
Well, back then,
Like,
he was handsome to back then.
never. Well, I mean, okay, everybody
Yeah,
has they,
to each
but
his
even
own,
back
right?
in the Fat Albert days, I was always like that big ass nose and that big. I mean, I just never looked at him as being like he just wasn't in that category. He was in the funny category,
Hmm.
but he was never in the oh, that's who I would want to
He's
hook
so
up. You know how
fine.
you got posters on your walls and shit? It was never no Bill Cosby. It was like
Right.
so I truly believe that a lot of women who hung around him were really in it for career opportunities
Exact.
and
And
not
they
because
admitted
they
that.
thought he was so handsome or they
They
thought he
admitted
was
that.
so.
They said that this was the way he said that they were gonna get those
That's
roles
how
for
he
the
lured them
movies.
in. So
Mhm.
if he got them and they up there talking about, I'm not interested. I ain't trying to kiss you. Like I can see that if that nigga tried
Mhm.
to kiss me back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, I'd be like,
And
like
and some of them even went so far as to say that he was well endowed.
And
He's
he probably was. Shit, a lot of the
he's
unattractive niggas are.
he's they say he was very, very well endowed, and perhaps that was one of the reasons why he felt like he
Like he was, yeah.
had to knock him out, cause in order to be able to handle it.
And you know what? That could have been, that could have been. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But still, my thing is whether you ugly or fine, if you rich as fucking hell, a lot of them can have anybody they want.
Hmm.
But like I told bro tonight, with some of them, it's just about the power.
Yep.
It's about the power and knowing they can
Mhm.
do whatever they want to anybody they want and get away with it.
Yep. And that's just too bad because it hurts a lot of people. And like
Yep.
as far as I was concerned, I was 13 years old before. I'm sorry, I was 14 before um anybody knew a little bit, not even everything about what happened. And even then, I was still scared. And the only reason why it came out then was because my stepmom had taken me by my dad's request to my very first gynecological visit.
Oh yeah.
And
Mm.
the gynecologist told her that my hymen was broken, and
Oh shoot.
she thought that I was sexually active, but I wasn't. My hymen had been broken since I was about 6 years old.
Oh wow.
You know, so
Damn.
yeah, and so it was like, I didn't know what was going on with me. I didn't know what that was all about, but I just knew I wasn't doing anything, and I didn't want her to go back and make my daddy think at 13, 14 years old that I was sexual. It was right before my 14th birthday because it was
So
still in
how
the
did your
summer.
hymen break if you weren't having sex?
My hymen wasn't broke. It was because I had been molested. They were forcing themselves in me.
Oh well,
That,
that's sex though, right?
yeah, but I
So you
had
were
not.
having involuntary
I
sex.
wasn't having sex. I was molested. That wasn't having
Well,
sex.
you.
That's different. Having sex to me is having sex is you complying to it.
But they
I
okay,
was
so they
raped.
were
I was
having
molested.
sex with you.
Right. And they were
Okay, well
a
that's what
much
I'm getting
older
at.
than me.
That's what I'm like. Well,
Yeah.
how was it broke then if did nothing happen? Okay,
Yes, they were
okay,
molesting me. They
right.
were,
Well, I
yeah,
didn't
they were.
mean like you know what I
No, I'm
meant.
just saying, because the only reason why I say that I put that on because it wasn't like a willful thing at all. I was 6 years old.
Right, I understand.
Six,
You weren't
5,
like
6 years old, a
willingly
baby, and they were in me,
right. You
pushing
weren't
them
like
way,
willingly
and they
having
were
sex,
grown.
but sex did a cure, which is why the
Hymen was
right.
broken.
That's what I was getting at because okay, I was just a little confused there because you said you weren't having sex.
Right, I was not. No,
So that's why
and
I'm
I
like, well, if
wasn't.
you weren't having sex,
No,
then
I
how
was
did it get broke?
molested. I was molested.
Right. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Mhm.
and there's a difference because, like I said, to have sex, you willingly doing it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You doing something to you compliant to it. You're consenting to it, and I
Right.
wasn't. I was being molested by
Mhm.
some grown men,
Yeah.
and then it came out. As a matter of fact, later
Did they ever
on,
have? Did they ever take care of them, or did they ever go to jail, or did they ever?
no, they never. Matter of fact, about 2 years ago, one of them he has two twin girls, and he had been molesting his own daughter.
Oh my god.
Yes, he had been one of the twins.
That
Yes,
that kind of shit really don't surprise me though,
and
because a lot of times men who molest girls or kids that aren't theirs, they eventually will get around to their own
check
kids.
this out though. When my daughter was in a coma, when my oldest daughter was in a coma, and maybe I'll come back and talk about it one day. But when my daughter was in a coma, I had a dream,
Hmm.
and in a dream, I his brother, and this is so odd that I'm talking about this because I had another dream recently, but his brother, who also molested me,
Hmm.
called me on the phone in the dream. And when he called me, I picked up the phone. My daughter was in a coma at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, when he picked up the phone, he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" or whatever. And I was like, "What is it? What do you want?"
Like, what the hell you call me for?
And I was like, "The only reason why I ever answer the phone when you call is because I had hoped that one of these days, out of all of these years, you would
You would apologize.
apologize
Yeah.
for
Mm-hmm.
what you did to me. You know what you did. But because you won't apologize, I'm going to free you. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to tell you I forgive you because I want to make it into heaven. I don't want this to hinder me. I forgive you. Now you forgive yourself
Mm-hmm.
and go seek God. But you don't have to call me anymore."
And that's
You
basically what I did with mine.
and
I
that's
just
what
gave
but
him like.
this is my dream.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not know that when I woke up from that dream, I said, "Lord, please allow me to forgive everybody that ever hurt me, anybody that
Mm-hmm.
ever did anything to me, and anybody that I have hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Allow them to forgive me." And do you know that, like, I don't know if it was that very same day or like the next day, I found out that the other brother that molested me was in the hospital dying with COVID, and he died about a week later.
Mm-hmm.
After I said I forgive everybody that hurt me, and I want to be forgiven for anybody that I've ever hurt or offended or talked to wrong or anything, because I was trusting and believing God for my daughter's healing, and I ain't want nothing to. Do you not know that that man died? The one that raped his daughter, it was molesting his daughter. He passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Before he passed away, though, I found out. That's when I found out that he was messing with his child.
Mm-hmm.
I said to her, I called her and I told her, and then we had a conversation. I said, "Listen, it happened. I trust, I believe you. I don't think you're crazy because your father also touched me.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ever want to go to him together, I will do that with you. But if you just need to talk to him alone, that's on you." And he was like, first he was denying. He said, "I thought this was over. Why are we still talking about this kind of thing?" Because he was still in there. And he was denying it to other people. So I left it be. But listen, a couple of days ago, I had a dream that the other one, the one that's living, had a set of twins.
Oh.
Check this out. And one of the twins and me were riding bikes, and somehow he was trying to show us something, lead us to show us something while we were riding the bikes. The only reason why I was going along was, in my sense of mind, I guess, was to protect the other girl.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we follow him, and we end up following him, and he took us on this track, but it was real narrow and it was above water, like I was like over a train tracks above water or something. I was like, "You got to
Mm-hmm.
be out your mind because this is scary." We
Mm-hmm.
got there. He got on this, way up on this tall. It was like a bridge, a metal bridge. You know how those, they have all these railings that make these brackets that go all real
Mm-hmm.
tight. They might
Mm-hmm.
arch and that. It was a rustic colored bridge,
Mm-hmm.
and it had a big clock in the middle of it, a round clock in the middle of it. He got up there and he just started climbing. Now, mind you, this man now is in his 60s,
Mm-hmm.
almost 70. So he climbed up there, and then he had like a bungee rope or something on him. But whatever he did, he just got all the way up there. He just let go, and he went down. And
Mm.
we just started screaming. He went down, and he crashed into the water.
Wow.
He killed himself, but he wanted us to see it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I represented the me that he was trying to to me, escape from, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
the pain that he had caused, not just to me, but the other girl, the twin, which was his supposedly one of his twins, represented the other girls that they touched because they come to find out they not only touched me but other kids in the family too.
That's how it usually goes.
So it's like that dream was so
They be like
crazy.
habitual offenders. Is that what they call them?
Yep. And
Mm-hmm.
then the same dream I had that my dad, like before my dad gave his life to the Lord, my dad was a drinker. And in this dream, my dad was drinking and he came pulled up in this white pickup truck and he rolled over this big old tall stone that was almost round like stone that was almost tall as the pickup truck. So the passenger side of it was up in the air, stuck on top of the stone, and the driver's side was tilted out and damaged. And the door fell open and he fell out on the ground, but he wasn't hurt. He was just drunk. My dad. And I'm like, Daddy, what is wrong with you? What are you drinking for? You don't even drink no more. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
And I picked him up and carried, but the white truck was damaged and the door was open or whatever. And I got my dad up and I took him in there. He was like, I don't know. I just got to, I don't know what happened. And I messed around and jumped on Gooseby. My uncle
Mm-hmm.
Goo was, I called him Uncle Gooseby, which was my cousin's dad. And so he said, I jumped on Gooseby and whatever. I woke up the next morning and it was actually in real life. I woke up the next morning after having that dream. This was all in around the same time now. And it was my Uncle Gooseby's birthday and I didn't even know it.
Oh wow.
And then I looked on today on one of those crime in the D things, crime in Detroit thing, and saw a white pickup truck crashed on the same side, girl, and it looked just like the pickup truck my dad dream was in my dream. It was crazy. It's like everything I dream about, something in those dreams was coming to pass.
That's crazy.
It is. When I wake up, though, it was like, so I'm like, I hope this man don't do something to kill himself or nothing like that. But I pray he give his life to God before anything like that can happen. Yeah. So, but that's it.
Wow.
Go ahead and we'll talk some more
Yes, we will talk. We might have to
and
have a little discussion about have a show about stuff
about
like that.
yeah. And so I want to say this before I close out to anybody who has suffered from um any type
Incest or
of any type of abuse, any type
hmm
of abuse of your mind, your body, or anything like that, don't be afraid to talk to someone. Don't be afraid to confide in somebody. And don't be afraid to call for help. The one thing that the abuser will do is to play on your intelligence
threaten
and
you.
make
Yep.
you think that they are bigger, badder, and stronger than you, and they will hurt you and they will do harm to your families. Don't believe it. It's just something to manipulate you to keep you quiet. Speak out. Call for help. It's
Right.
not your fault. It's nothing that you did to deserve it, to earn it. Your no means no. And of course, your innocence should not be taken from you. Do not be afraid to speak out. Somebody is always there to help you. Reach out to a family, a friend, somebody, the best friend that you can trust, and ask them to go to the police with you and make your report and stand strong. And God will take care of you. I just want to encourage anybody out there that healing is there for you and God will take care of you. With
That's
that being
right.
said, I love you on purpose. Ain't nothing you could do about it. And we'll talk soon.
Love you too, sis.
Okay. Later for now. Later for now, Ellie Cats.
Later for now. Have a wonderful night.